Good evening, this is Jeannie Street. I'm having a total laugh attack. Welcome to Angels Don't Lie. I'm over here just cracking up because I'm sending Casey some obnoxious tests.
And I'm like, what is going on here?
I was totally picking on him, saying, I changed my mind. I don't want to go live. And so welcome to Angels Don't Lie. I have a pretty powerful show, and I think that's probably why I have to get my sillies out early on, because we're talking about change, and change in a big way. I have a special guest calling in tonight, Katie Grinnell from New Milford High School, and she's an amazing young woman, and I can't wait to have a conversation with her and ask you to call in while she's on air so we can have we're going to have a Q&A with Katie. A little bit of background about Katie is, obviously, I just said she is a high school student, and she's promoting change in her high school. They're actually walking out tomorrow is their walkout day for New Milford High School.
Well, I believe it's a walkout for all across the country.
No, there's actually a national walkout day, which is in April, but because New Milford is out of school during that time, they're going to do their walkout while they don't have spring break.
It's a very controversial issue.
It definitely is, yes. And I'm pretty excited talking with this young woman who she really sees the need for and in a big way, in a loving way, and not just in. So it's not politics. We're not talking politics tonight. We're going to talk about why they want to walk out, what they want to see, how they think that things can change. What do they want? What do they expect from the teachers? What they're expecting from even their peers in order to move forward. So it's a great conversation.
Well, I can tell you that, the teachers were very instrumental with helping them with the walkout as well.
Yes.
And here in New Milford, Connecticut, this is where the walkout's going to be. So, young Katie Grinnell, right?
Yep, but there are walkouts going on over at Chapag, right. Which is a town over. And
so a couple of New England.
Yes, there's definitely, and it is across the country. Yes. So I know this is an uprising. The kids are not feeling safe. They don't want to be afraid, and they want to see a change. So I had a nice conversation with her about this, and
Jeannie, maybe you just want to tell people that they did a very powerful video, and they put it out all over the Facebook. And if you really want to see that, you can go to, I'm not sure where, but if you go onto some New Milford sites, it's all over the place.
Yeah, and if you type in her name, Katie Grinnell, you'll find it right on her YouTube. Yeah, right. She has a YouTube channel. And I'm going to try to get it to put on my YouTube channel as well so we can promote it as well. I did share it, but sometimes it gets lost on Facebook even when you share, because posts they only have like a certain lifespan. Yeah. So we want to help them, and they did a great job with that video. Mm-hmm. So we're also going to be doing a live event with them where we're going to take that on Facebook. We're going to video it, and we're going to have a round table with some kids, maybe like more like what we see as a town meeting.
Right.
We're going to have it with the students, and
we were supposed to have that tonight, but unfortunately New England wasn't treating us very
exactly. So I actually think it works out just as well, because their walkout is tomorrow, and then we'll continue that conversation at a later date, which we're going back and forth with a few dates, and then we'll announce that. And I'll definitely put it on Facebook.
And that will be a live event here on KBJV Radio.
Yes.
So listen in, and we'll have everybody there.
Yeah, and what I'm excited is that we'll reach another audience by bringing it live to Facebook at the same time. So, yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
that's great.
I love it. She loves it.
I love it.
She loves it.
So yeah. So what's the topic?
So the topic is about the change. Be the change, and I think this can inspire us all in our area of our life, because we think that maybe. And this is interesting because I had some feedback from this event that I was putting together with Katie and the students, and some people were saying, well, it's not going to do anything. This not going to happen. It's going to go nowhere. And anything that matters, anything that is passion driven. So passion, we talk about those things that light us up, that ignite us. they will change. That does have momentum. It does have energy to it. So Rome wasn't built in a day. Change is going to happen, and how can we...
And these kids are our future.
Yeah.
So be careful what you do with them.
Yeah, they're going to be pushing you in your wheelchair. You're going to want to be nice to them.
Exactly. They can send you to the home.
Yeah. You don't know. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. Oh, my goodness. So, anywho, how are you guys? What's happening out there in your world? I want to say what's been happening in my world. What, Kathy? What's been happening in my world?
Oh, my gosh.
We have snow.
Yeah, what's happening?
We have snow. Snow.
Yeah. Yay. I'm so over snow now.
I know you're over snow. The snow is really very beautiful, though.
It's gorgeous.
It really is.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Lovely. I'm over it.
Yeah, I was doing this little meditation this morning about the snow, and I was like, I don't want to be frustrated with the snow because people we keep canceling schools and appointments keep getting pushed back. Right. I had this lunch date, thought this is the second time that it's gotten canceled, which is comical. And so I was like, Snow, what is it that you are wanting? Why are you here? And I texted you this morning. Yes, I was like, Snow replies, to remind you of peace and quiet and the promise that love has for you. I'm here for you to relax. And,
nice.
Yeah.
That was nice, but I'm still over snow. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
Well,
I would
snow
like
happens.
Building, sand castles.
You really can't stop it.
No, it's Mother Nature.
It is what it is. You get what you get. When you live in New England, this is what you get.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
Yeah. Listen, us freezing away here.
I know.
We're just doing it.
So tell people how they can call in.
Don't tell me what to do with my life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the number, it's my decision. I'm going to
stand. Oh, my gosh, you are so funny.
I'm in that mood tonight.
Somebody is going to call in, and it's their something.
Here's a spicy meatball tonight. All right, so the number to call in is... KJ wants to give it.
No, I don't. No, okay.
What's the number?
Okay.
What's the number? She doesn't know it. It's 646-891-5252.
I know.
She doesn't know it off the top of her head.
It's a 646 out of the gate.
Yeah, 646-891-5252. I will connect you with your loved ones, but if you would wait until after my conversation with Katie, she's calling in at 7:20. I'd like to have that conversation and talk about being the change with her. So towards the end of the program, we'll do the phone calls with, if you have wanting to get in connection with your loved one. So I was working on my website today. This is what I was doing. And I was really pretty excited about it. I made some changes. So go over to geniestreet.com and let me know what you think. Check it out. There's some great free guides that I've added and, some free content right there. And yeah, I think it's looking good. And
I can't wait for us to.
I know, right? I'm not patient. I can't wait.
I know.
I have a patience issue.
You do.
Right. But at least I can admit it, because that's the first step with anything, is admitting it.
Hello, my name is Jeannie.
Yep. Yep. So.
You're so sick.
Anywho, chicken poo.
Chicken poo.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to say.
Interesting.
So it's so quiet now. Nobody's talking.
I know. Because you're supposed to be the one.
Oh, I'm the host.
She's really hungry.
That is another thing. I am pretty hungry.
Yeah, so she's.
I really didn't have any type of real meal today. I just been snacking here and there because I've been a little lazy to get myself. I opened the refrigerator and I was like, I don't really have time for that. So I would. So I just grabbed a couple things, but never some actual meal.
Substance.
So of substance, yeah. Yeah. So hey, let me say welcome to. We have 35 new members in Angels Don't Lie. And if you guys are not on Angels Don't Lie on Facebook in our private group, come on in. It's a lot of fun. We're having a party in there. We get people asking questions. We share pictures. We share recipes. And pretty soon, I'm going to share some Facebook Lives with you in there just for members. This will be a lot of fun, and I'll be having some one-on-one conversations with you guys. All right, so welcome to Joe, Jessica, Kim, Patrick, Marissa, to Brittany, to Jane, Fran, Tracy, Jade, Tammy. Welcome Grace, Benny, Caroline, Regina, Ed, Tiffany, Susan, MJ, Liz, Rachel, Deb, Holly, Terry, Terrell, Robin, Lynn, Susan, Christina, Lisa, Mary, Jade, Barbara, Kim, and Catherine. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome.
And I got a lovely message in the private Facebook group from Jillian. And Jillian is a longtime member of the group. I think she's one of our originals. And actually has been listening to the show probably one of the longest, her and Rachel out in Michigan.
Girls.
Yes. Hello, Rachel. So Jillian wrote this beautiful post, and I actually think I should bring it up.
Yeah.
She was asking about... Wait, should I bring it up?
Yeah.
All right. Give me a second.
Angels, right?
Yeah. So she wanted me to shed some light on an experience that she had. She gets lots of messages, she said, through numbers, which is common. So many that she says she just laughs and she thanks them for the reminder. However, yesterday during her lunch break at work, there were about 4 or 5 people sitting around just chatting, not a quiet environment, and then suddenly she got a tone in her ear or inside of her head, and it was a mid to high range, and it was a smooth noise, she says. She thought this was interesting, and is this a message for me? It was calming and kind of pleasant, and she says she's not musical and can't carry a tune and had some sort of hearing processing disorder, because her brain kind of interprets words incorrectly. But other than that, perfect hearing. So she wanted to know, she said, and very rarely had any ringing ears. So she wanted to know, what was this? Is this at tinnitus or what? Kind of what is this? So I like this because it really speaks to what I do and how I connect with the angels, because I have a hearing loss and I've had hearing issues my entire life. And this is how the angels have always contacted me, is through that buzzing and humming. And it's definitely very different than the tinnitus, where tinnitus is almost, for me, a background noise. When the angels are coming closer and there's a message that I need to pay attention to, it's more heightened. It's like the radio's on inside your head. That's the best way I can describe it.
I have tinnitus as well.
And do you also have a connection? So do you know what I mean by that different noise of sound when the angels are connecting with you and saying, like, pay attention?
Well, yeah, I can definitely tell when I should be paying attention to something.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get it through that particular sign.
How do you get it? How does it come to you?
More in a feeling.
Okay.
Like I get overwhelming feelings.
Yes. Sometimes you can get really hot.
Yes.
Sometimes you can get goosebumps.
Yes.
Like that heightened.
I get very much, I get the feeling.
Sometimes it happens to be very emotional. I can get also very silly, which is where I am tonight. Very, very laughing, very silly, because I know that the angels are like, keep it light, be happy. And there's a number of reasons I'm sure that's happening. It's not just for no reason.
I agree with that.
So, Jillian, that is what I believe the angels are definitely speaking to you and saying, hey, girl, pay attention. We're over here, and we want you to follow the signs we've been leading you. Like, pay attention. So, yeah, it's a good thing. Thumbs up. I like that. I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay, we got Jessica saying thank you. Patrick.
Yep. Kathy Slink. Hello, Kathy. Trisha's watching, listening. Nicole and Al. He said thank you. Yep. So we got some good listeners. If you're on there and you are on Facebook, pop it in there and let us know you're listening so I can read your name on air.
Shout out.
Give you a big shout out.
Hello.
Yay. My family's in the background making dinner. Can you hear them?
Chopping it up.
They're making
chopped.
They're making me dinner because I'm starving.
Yeah, they're making you fish.
It's so good.
Nice.
I've got my food. I've got my June love bug some food coming to her.
Yes.
So our June is healing. She's doing well. Your continued prayers. She's really grateful for everybody's thoughts. And and you brought me the Bab stuff. I want to see it. I ordered from Bab Boutique. If you guys haven't been on the website, you're going to want to check that out. Bab Boutique. She has some really cool
stuff.
Yeah.
Coming up with some really cool cuffs and that say Bab on it. And Bab is Bab's bitch, by the way.
Yeah.
But, you know. Boop, 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 boop.
Bab.
Yes.
I'm going to say a little louder.
Yeah.
Who, me?
And it's all about, you know.
Where'd you put that bag?
It's all in an attitude.
So I ordered some leggings and I ordered a new top. So
they're in the other room, Uncle.
You're in the other room. Okay.
Can't see him anyway.
I can't. They can't see him, but I can see him.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I got those from
soft.
Judy, so I'm really excited about it.
Very soft.
Yeah.
Like a little baby blanket soft, like you want to cuddle in it.
Yeah.
It's really.
And I love the stuff that Judy's been posting too. She's
coming quite a inspiration.
Delivering a great message.
Yeah.
Oh, June says she's listening. Hi, June.
Hi, June.
Yep. And Trisha, thank you. You're listening. I love all the colors everybody's putting up.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Blue. I'm blue to the bone. Hi, June. Yeah. So anyway, yes, we're gonna have a great listener. Hello, what am I talking about? So Katie Grinnell is gonna be calling in about a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Like another 2 minutes.
So I was just reading. Kathy Slink is saying she's remembering her brother-in-law today, Arthur LePage. She says she misses him dearly. She was remembering him, and I think that's wonderful. Like honoring and
he's here. He's around here all the time, right?
Beautiful.
That's awesome. Does she get any signs that he's around her?
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to know.
Kathy, do you?
I know that, when my mom comes around, all I see is Grace. Like, everything comes up on TV. Grace,
right.
Grace. And that's not a normal name, It doesn't come up all the time, but.
Yeah. And I've been looking for, did you watch Grace and Frankie? Or Frankie and Gracie? It's the Jane Fonda show. It's on Netflix.
No.
Freaking hysterical. Oh, you got to watch it.
All these shows that are...
This is a really good show. I've been looking for a new show, and I don't watch a lot of TV, but because it's winter, I get, I like to zone out.
Yes, of course.
So, any good recommendations for a good show? I would love it. I'm watching This Is Us, but I'm all caught up to this season. So.
What are you like? You're a binge watcher, aren't you?
Kind of, maybe.
Yeah. So June is like that too.
But I don't I'm busy when I'm watching. I'm not lazy. I'm cooking and I'm cleaning and
you're watching.
Or Brian's sleeping on the couch and I don't want to go to bed yet, so I'm watching.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Just gave poor Brian.
I do have. I'm not lazy.
I know you're not lazy. What is that? You have way too much energy. What she told me, folks, before I came here was that she had to do jumping jacks.
I did.
Because she had so much energy. I went, what? Could you give me
Kathy Henkel will attest to the fact that Jeannie doesn't do jumping jacks, but I literally had to do jumping jacks.
Oh, my gosh. An overload of energy.
Oh, thank you, Billy. Billy just sent me a show. Yeah. Hey, Billy. He says Black Mirror. Black Mirror. I got to remember that one. I better write it down because I don't remember.
Ah, that sounds scary. Billy is known for very scary ones.
Is it scary, Billy? I can't watch it. It's scary.
He loves that scary crap.
Ooh.
I don't know if it's scary or not.
I loved The Rain. I watched that. That was a good one.
You just texted me personally. I got the personal text from Pumpy.
Yeah.
Up 7:20.
7:20. She'll be calling in. Relax.
Coming in. I just want to make sure that he's giving you the warning.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Woo!
You're sensitive tonight.
Sassy.
Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe.
All right, I'm good.
Love as long as you live.
I do.
I'm reading the signs behind you on the wall. My face. I'm just going to read my wall. Live well. Laugh often.
I agree with that. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, my gosh.
Speak kindly.
Casey, am I ready for what? Are you ready?
For Katie.
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, here it comes.
Hi, Katie. How are you?
I'm good. How are all of you?
Oh, good. Thank you. Thank you for calling in. I'm so excited to get everybody introduced to you.
Awesome.
So this is Katie Grinnell. And Katie, what year are you at New Milford?
I'm a senior.
She's a senior at New Milford High School. And do you want to tell everybody about the walkout that you are doing tomorrow?
Sure.
I want to know where it came from. Yep.
So I'm sure that all of you have heard about it. It is originally affiliated with the Women's March Youth Empowerment Movement. They picked the date of March 14th. There is another one happening on April 20th. However, we, New Milford High School, are on spring break, so we can't participate in that one. I knew that I personally wanted to do something. I was in 7th grade when Sandy Hook happened. I was born only a few months after Columbine. Just kind of feels like my whole life these things have been happening, and I just have a really strong sense of something needs to change. And I knew that, senior in high school, second semester, I knew that I had the time to dedicate to doing something. So when I saw March 14th as a date, I immediately, in the Facebook group that we have as seniors at the high school, I threw in a message saying, I'm doing this, I'm going to talk to administration to see if they'll work with us. Whether or not they do, I'm going to walk out for these reasons. I want it to be non-political so that we can come together as a school over party lines to agree on the fact that the killing of students in schools needs to stop. No matter what side of the spectrum you're on, I think you can agree with that. And I threw it out in the Facebook group. The next day, I had a meeting with the principal. I let him know that we were doing this and that I and a lot of other students were very passionate about this. And he said, all right, we want to work with you to make it as safe as possible. And the ball immediately got rolling from there. The Women's March Youth Empowerment message for March 14th is politically charged. They do want stricter gun laws. However, we at New Milford are not participating in that part of their agenda. We are just we're keeping it to the we want positive change. And whatever you think that change is going to be, it doesn't matter. We're all here for the same thing. We want to feel safe in our schools, and we want to honor the 17 people that lost their lives 1 month ago.
It's really beautiful, and I'm liking that you aren't making it political, but you're making a stance for what you believe in, and that change. And you and I had a lovely conversation about some of the things that you want to see happen. Can you give just a few of those things now for the listeners, because they're really important?
Yeah, so we have this program at the high school called NAMES. It's been at the high school for a while. However, the administration has brought in a new sort of organization activity called Truth About Hate. So NAMES has always been about exactly that, names, name calling, how that can escalate, and how there's always like an ally, a bystander, and a bully, and how those three interact in situations that you find yourself in, just going through life. And it's always been put on for the sophomores in the high school. However, they might possibly be moving names to 8th graders to make sure that they're really understanding how to recognize people being mean to each other, and, being confident enough as students to stand up and say, hey, that's not allowed. Go over and you comfort that person. You make sure that they know not everyone thinks those things. And then Truth About Hate is going to be a new program that we're starting this year. And it's also about name calling and just recognizing that you have to be kind to one another.
Right.
And that's going to be for the juniors in high school. So NAMES is going to get bumped down to the lower grades, and then Truth About Hate is going to be put in the older grades to kind of catch catch the kids on both ends. And I think that's really important because we are always working on our school climate and we want to be really safe. The principal is actually coming up with a school safety climate so to make sure that students are in that group because, you know, sometimes students think of things that teachers and administrators don't, and so it's very helpful to have them in the setting to say, well, hey, you know, I was in the bathroom once and this happened, and, you know, just things like that.
Right. And I love that you are talking about that program. When you and I had a conversation on the phone, we talked about even, you know, how to bring it to the younger students. So it's not just for, you know, in high school. So maybe we address it earlier on and what that looks like. And those are some of the things that you're hoping to bring forth as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I love the fact of your mentor program. It's almost like a mentor program for you guys that you a comforting thing. That's amazing. I think you guys are absolutely amazing for organizing all of this. I think it's a fabulous thing that you're doing.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's a very brave move,
yes.
And to put yourself out there in this vulnerable state.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty incredible. And your video that you guys put together, I mean, I can't even like watch it without crying because it's so moving.
Powerful.
It is. You guys did a great job. Yeah. And that video you made, the students made and put together all by yourselves, right?
Yeah, we had a full team of students who know how to operate video, microphone, editing, the whole 9 yards. We had students writing scripts to make sure that, you know, we could control that no one would just get on camera and, you know, spout some crazy things, but also to make sure that it was meaningful and it sounded like students. We didn't want it to sound like, you know, an adult wrote a very formal speech and then we broke it down and said it. And we just kind of threw out into the social media world saying any volunteers who want to help with the video, and we got a huge turnout. And it was just amazing to see that many students just come out of the woodwork and support a cause that all of us feel is necessary.
Katie, if our listeners would like to get in touch with you or watch the video, can you tell them where they can go to find that?
The video is on YouTube. It's called Be the Change NMHS. It's on one of the students' YouTube profiles. Her name is Ali Savinte. It's also most likely, if you're friends with anyone on New Milford, it's somewhere on their page.
Yeah, it is.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get that and put it on the Angels Don't Lie group on Facebook as well, so people can go directly there and see it. Because it's very moving. Yeah.
How many hits have you had on this video so far, Katie?
I haven't checked in a very long time, but last I checked, it was over 2,000.
Yeah, I think you went way over that. I think you went well past that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, where Casey just texted, he's going to put it in our notes on our podcast so that people can find it from there as well.
Highly suggest watching it.
Yes, we do.
Here is a short clip of the beginning of the video.
We are students.
Each and every one of us is an individual.
Their own person.
We may be different, unique,
Diverse. But there is one thing we all have in common. We are fed up.
Enough is enough.
What else did I want to ask you?
Looking forward to having the panel of kids sitting and voicing their opinion on all of the issues.
So yeah, when you met with your peers, what were they saying about coming forward? They were pretty excited about speaking, correct?
Yeah, they are very excited. I asked the group of students that has really stepped up and helped me put all of this together. They've been a really key part in all of this. They were super excited. I think, you know, it goes to show that kids don't often get the platform to discuss our opinions, and it's very important. So the fact that you guys are opening this up for us means a lot, and kids are very excited to just be heard and have a platform where people are listening and where we can have a healthy discussion about what we want going forward and how we came to this culminating activity on March 14th. So it's very exciting, and we're all so grateful.
Yeah, and it must be a pretty scary time, for you guys, thinking about going to school day to day and being safe. And what are the steps being taken now for you guys to feel safe in school?
Yeah, it's a lot. Any student I talk to, like the week after the Parkland shooting, I had nightmares, trouble sleeping, and there have been plenty of students that I've talked to, saying, oh yeah, I'm really tired. Yeah, me too. I didn't get that much sleep. I actually had a nightmare, like I was in a public place and there was an active shooter. Like, that's not uncommon to hear, which is very sad. But kids are rallying around that fear and saying, look, we can't live like this, and that's why we're stepping up to the change.
Right.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and like I said before, the principal is forming a student school safety board to make sure that our concerns are heard, because there were things that they didn't even think about in our safety precautions. And we recently, I think a week or two ago, had an entire presentation just going over the rules for all of our safety precautions at the high school, what to do when this happens, what to do when, there's a fire drill, and then what if you're in these situations, or if you're not with your own teacher, what to do, so that kids are reminded, and, we know what to do when we're in an unfamiliar place for when we usually have drills for these things.
Yeah.
How do you feel about these drills?
Yeah, I mean,
having all these drills that you have to go through.
It's the fire drills aren't scary. They're pretty standard. We do one a month, which is the most out of any of the drills that we do. And I've been doing them since, I think, the first fire drill I can remember. I was in kindergarten, and my teacher.
Oh yes, we all had the fire drills, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now you're being trained in other things, like what are they making you do with the new drills that you have?
Well, the traditionally called Code Blue, it's just called a lockdown now, is for the for an active shooter, for someone in the building that is going to harm the students. And it's a little nerve-wracking when that happens. The teacher, like I've had my chemistry teacher say, my room is right next to the chemistry lab. If the person is coming, I'm giving you guys chemicals and we're throwing them at, the intruder, because some chemicals do burn skin. And, you
right.
talk to teachers, I'm going to, they tell you everything. I put this paper over the door so no one can see in. Everyone has the corner they go to, but then there are the teachers that say, like, I always carry a bat in my room, or, I have this bookcase right next to the door that I can slide in front of it. And it's a lot. It is nerve-wracking. Like, you have an adult standing there and just kind of walking you through what to do if your life is on the line, and you just kind of hope that everyone does what they're told and what they're supposed to do, and you can't control that. I know people that are definitely not good in emergency situations, and, I don't know what I would do if there was an active shooter in the school. Like, I hope I would just follow the lockdown drills and do everything right, but it's really hard, and many of the shooters have gone to school, so they know these procedures. They know that even though a classroom may be dark and there may be paper over the door, like, that means there's kids in there. So and if they want to hurt someone, there's nothing they won't do. So I've had this discussion with teachers and kind of just been like, well, I'd rather be in my second period class because it's on the third floor, and no one enters on the third floor. They enter on the first floor. But God forbid if I was in my French class, because that's right on the first floor near an exit.
Right. Yep. So, Madame Polly's class. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. Wow. You know what? Amazing. And for you guys to have to go through that kind of really, it stinks.
Yeah, and it's our time as
parents,
as adults, as former students, to give the students what's rightfully theirs, which is letting them have their voice and letting them be safe and helping them to be safe. We have to nurture them, and it's not just raising your own children and then you're done. It's we're a tribe, and we have to come together and help where help is needed.
It takes a village.
It does take a village.
Mm-hmm.
So where you need to lend a helping hand, if you see something, say something.
Mm-hmm.
If you see a family that's not able to take care of their children, give them the help that they need. Lend a hand. Make them dinner. We can do it together. It doesn't have to be this way. It just doesn't.
I love the fact that how do you feel about like if you see a troubled student in school, what would you do? Do you have some kind of procedure for that in the school?
What is the protocol, Katie, that's happening right now with you guys?
Well, the first step for troubled, I would say, is if they're sitting alone, I've seen it and I've done it myself. Invite them to sit at the table with you. But if there is a more mentally troubled student, we do have school psychiatrists, we have guidance counselors, we have security. We do have steps in place. However, I, along with most of my classmates, agree that those steps need to be more serious, and some students need to be checked in with more often. I thought we had one school psychologist. Apparently we have two, and I didn't know either of them by face. So it's just a few of those things should be, everyone should know who the school psychologist is. I think everyone should go see the school psychologist. Even if you're fine, sophomore year, nothing diagnosed, but I was noticeably depressed. And so it's just, students need to know that there's someone to talk to. And whether it's my English teacher, my English teacher is like my second mother. I would go to her with anything. I've talked to her about a lot of things that have been happening in my life that, I may not be comfortable yet talking to my parents about. Students just need to know that there are trusted adults in the schools, and I think adults need to be more open to allowing those connections to be made.
Yeah, I agree with you. There is a anti-bullying forum that's going on also on March 26th, which is going to happen at the Max from 6:30 to 7:30, and the superintendent of schools will be there as well. And this is another great way for people to get involved,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
And students to go as well. I think
this is fantastic turnout. I think it should be well attended.
Yes,
everybody should be. Even if you don't have children, this is an issue for all of us.
And bullying isn't something it's new. This is something that's been around from the time of creation. Seriously. So we can date that back. We can look at the Bible. We can go back in history, and we can see that man has gone against man for different beliefs and different reasons. But hate doesn't have to stay. What distinguishes hate is love. And the only thing that we can do is have hope, because hope will keep everything afloat, and our hope that change will come forward with people like Katie, who is, standing up, going above and beyond, and ready to say, we need change and we need it now.
You're a fantastic young lady.
Yeah, she really is.
What a true leader. Really.
Yes.
Love it.
Thank
you. Yeah. You're very welcome.
So I thank you so much, Katie, for giving us your time tonight and speaking out.
And we're going to look forward to seeing you in a couple of weeks and sitting with you and speaking with you again.
Yes.
Yes, we're looking forward to it too.
All right. Thank you so much, honey. I hope you have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
All right. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, see?
Wow.
I told you. She's amazing.
Teared up.
Yeah. I just... Whew.
Yeah. Oh, so Billy Buckby, the representative for New Milford, Connecticut, is having an anti-bullying
Which I just...
forum.
Yep.
Right.
At the Max.
At 6:30 to 7:30.
Yeah, which I think that's on March 26th, guys, and that's a really important event to try to get to. What day of the week
Here in
is it?
Connecticut.
Let me pull that up.
Well, if you're local to New Milford, Connecticut,
That's a Monday. It's a Monday night.
It's important.
It's a Monday night. So
you know what? Make it important for all of your towns, wherever you're from. I mean, this is an important issue for all of us. We'd love to hear your opinion on how your kids are reacting and where you are in Michigan and in Florida and all of the towns.
yeah,
that
because
we reach.
and as a parent, how do you help your children? It is a stress.
Tough.
Yeah, it is stressful. When you're thinking about kids going to school and guns, you're thinking.
Back to you when you used to go to school. You didn't even have to worry. What's the biggest thing back in the day when we had the nuclear things when we were in?
Yeah, we had
to get on the desk.
I was thinking about that exact thing. I was thinking, okay, well, when I was in high school, it was just yesterday, anyways. But yeah, no, but we did have one bomb. We had one bomb threat, and yeah, we did, and it was a pretty weird time for Brookfield because it's the middle of nowhere. Right,
yeah.
we're country, and it was really rural, but it was a hoax. Lo and behold, but we had to stand across the street and in a field, and we had to watch the bomb squad come and go through the school.
Wow!
And I remember standing there being terrified.
Freaked out.
Yeah, we didn't know what was going to happen. We couldn't go to our lockers. We couldn't. There was no cell phones. There was no calling. There was nothing.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, that was back in the day. So, yeah. Different times, different times these kids
totally different times. Like this is some serious stuff, and you have a lot of kids.
And our video games were like Pac-Man,
And they didn't come out.
They weren't those horrible video games of I call those murder, death, kill games. I mean, there's an age limit. There's a restriction on it for a reason. Yeah. So. That we're not making political. We're not making it about an item, but it is about responsibility.
It's just a multitude of there's so many pieces to this puzzle.
Well, there's a moral compass we each have, right? We're supposed to hold this. No, everyone has a moral compass, and regardless whether or not we're standing with that moral compass and facing in the right direction or not is really that choice that we have.
Right.
And it is in our choices that we have to, answer for. And we will, it is your soul's destiny to go through life and make these choices, to choose love or to choose fear. And so.
Right or wrong.
Right or wrong, right.
It was a powerful phone call.
It was a powerful phone call.
Still kind of like.
Right.
From it, thinking about a lot of things. There's so many, like I said, so many pieces to that particular puzzle that needs change. So it's not just one thing. There's maybe 100 that have to all come together to make a positive change. So that's a fantastic thing.
Yes.
So So Casey,
are you there?
I am here.
Casey, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Can you hear us now?
Casey, can you hear me now?
So we're taking calls now, so if anybody wants to call in now, they
646-891-5252. That's the number.
Again.
So what did you think, Casey? I mean, that was great, right?
I definitely enjoyed it. I haven't saw the video yet, so I'm looking forward to it.
I put it on the Angels Don't Lie Facebook group.
I see it has about 3,000 hits now, so.
Yeah, it's going to go up after this now. So the case.
Yep. So I ask you, if you watch the video, to like it and then to leave a positive comment, because a positive comment actually keep it afloat, which is really wonderful, and it keeps the conversation going. So leave them your comment. Let them know what you're thinking. Let them know what you're doing at home to make a difference.
Where you're at, what state you're in.
Yeah, because every little bit of change makes a difference.
Keep it alive.
So over the week, what did I say? Yesterday was Monday. I'm thinking that the week has gone by so fast. Say, we're a week.
Tuesday.
Today's only Tuesday. So yesterday during our Facebook Live, our angel card readings that I do. First, Carrie and I tried a new location. We did it in the big studio, which we'll have to not do that again because it was very echoey.
Yeah.
It didn't. I couldn't tell when you're on the live, even though I had a microphone on us.
Yeah.
But the room is quite large, so so we will go back to our original space. So yeah, and that's always fun. So that's 12:30 every Monday, and we were talking about anxiety during the program, which touches so many people, that anxiety and stress.
Yes.
And it kind of goes with what we're talking about tonight because these kids are going through stress. Parents are stressed, and there's worry. So we were talking about what one thing that you could do to feel better, one thing that you could do to make it through your week. So we asked everybody to write down maybe on a sticky note or a little piece of paper and tape to your mirror right in front of you every morning. So you see this statement, and the statement is, "I am invaluable." And the reason why we want to do this, number one, is when you're feeling really stressed out, the first thing to do is to feel like you're less than, or feel like you're not worthy, or to start to feel like, I got to diet, or I got to do this. And so we start to have that conversation with ourselves instead of being the love first for ourselves. So noticing that I am invaluable is connecting with a higher energy. And I've talked about this before when we do that statement over and over and over again. I am the light of God. I am actually dates back to Moses. It's incredible. So we look at history, and it dates back when Moses spoke on the mountain. "Who am I speaking to?" he asked, and God replied, "I am." So when saying "I am," you're connecting with Source, with love. And invaluable meaning, extremely useful and indispensable. And that's you. That is every living soul. You are an invaluable member of this world, and you are needed. Your light, your energy. So putting these two together is a high vibrational phrase. And that phrase, when it becomes high vibrational, then becomes a frequency. And that frequency can actually bring about change when it's used enough. So it becomes a reality. So I am invaluable can change everything. So I ask you to try it out for a week. I'm going to see how you do on Tuesday. I'm going to ask for some responses on this. I want you to actually put it on your mirror. I want to hear from you. I want you to send me a message on Facebook, or you can email me at jeannie@jeanniestreet.com next Monday, and let me know how your week went with using I Am Invaluable and what changes you saw. So there's your homework.
There it is.
There it is. Bam. You got that, Casey?
Get your freak on.
I got it. I'm writing like a madman.
Oh, and we have a couple of things. Marianne just got some really positive news.
Oh, Marianne did?
So thank God, yes.
Hi, Marianne.
All of our prayers
thank God
for her.
Yes.
And Susan E says hi.
Oh, hi, Susan.
And then Kathy Slink says feathers is her
her sign.
Her sign. Yes.
Thank you. Huh. I like that. Feathers.
Me too. I love feathers.
Where are you seeing all that?
It is on Angel's Hotline.
Oh. I just thought you couldn't go on there. I thought you were in Facebook jail.
I can see what's going on. I just can't say anything.
Oh.
I can like the heck out of her, love stuff, but I can't reply.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, once again, I'm in Facebook jail. Something is happening. I don't know what's happening. So we have another, Trish made a comment. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I was trying to read.
I'm safe. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So that, my I Am Invaluable, this is my well-being for your tip of the week. I did not do a nutritional tip because I think that if you use I Am Invaluable, it will actually help your body to feel better. So it kind of goes back and forth both ways. Yeah.
You know what?
And we have a caller to end up the evening.
Caller.
We have a caller. I don't know if I can do that. No, of course I can. All right, Casey.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
I think that.
Hello.
Hi, this is Jeannie.
Hi, Jeannie.
How are you?
It's Kathy Slink.
Hi, Kathy. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I just called to see if maybe the angels or Arthur had any kind of message for my sister Allison. She's having a really hard day today.
Is today's the anniversary?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's holding a bouquet of flowers, but it's almost like he's picked them himself. Is what he's saying. Do you understand that?
Yep.
And he's like, tell her I'm smiling on heaven, and he's all around his mouth that he's smiling. He keeps pointing to the smile.
Okay. Thank you.
I don't know though if he didn't speak at the end, but he's pointing to his mouth.
No, he didn't. He didn't for a long time. But
that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah, that will really help. She has the world's most beautiful flower garden, and he was constantly picking the flowers and bringing them into her. So
there you go.
That's perfect. Thank you, dear. I love you.
You're welcome.
Do such great work.
Oh, thank you. I love you too.
Okay.
You too.
Oh, bye, Kathy.
Bye, Kathy.
Bye-bye.
Oh, so nice to talk to her.
What a sweetie.
I know.
Delightful.
Yes.
Makes my day when people
I know.
say
I know.
that.
Every time I see her name, I think of her Nana, and so
What do you think of?
Brian's Nana, because Kathy was married to Brian's uncle, and so she took care of our Nana. So we did our best back and forth. We would take Nana and give her a week off, give Kathy a break, and she did the brunt of it. And God bless her. She was
taking care of the elderly is tough sometimes.
Yes.
Because as we get older, sometimes we get a little ornery.
Yes.
Like Grandma Johansson, right, Casey? She was one.
Yeah, she sure did.
If she liked you, she liked you. If she didn't like you, she did not like you.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yep. Those are the old people.
Yep.
That's gonna be me.
I'm scared.
No, I'll be nice to everybody. I'll be so goofy.
You will?
Mm-hmm. I'll probably have some kind of Alzheimer's or something.
You'll probably walk around swearing and everything.
But smiling.
Smiling. As long as you smile with it.
Really? When you say the F word and you're smiling, it's better that way.
Right, because it is. It has high vibration.
Sure does.
It changes the frequency. Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Now we're gonna go out like a valley girl.
Oh no.
I don't know what I drank this morning, what was in my tea, but
what was on your toast?
Dang.
I love it.
Dang, girl.
I like when you're like this.
Well, I aim to please you, because if you're happy, then we're all happy. So really that's
Well, truth is, when you're happy, we're all happy. That's really the truth. No green M&Ms.
No Snickers bar. I don't.
You can't do it. No, you're on no sugar this week.
Yeah, I've been no sugar.
Hey, what's your nutritional thing about?
You want to know my nutritional tip? You want to know what my nutritional tip is? You haven't listened to a word I said.
Well, I did. I was listening.
Because I said that I am invaluable is going to be the tip, because, and why that is a wellness tip is because when you actually use an affirmation and you do it every single day, your body will feel different. So that is a wellness tip. So I beg you
to do it.
Beg of you to do it.
I'll do it. It's already on my mirror.
You do it, and then we're going to talk. We're going to reconvene.
Hold on, everyone. We're having a technical difficulty. Hopefully, Jeannie will call right back in here. I just texted her. So if you want to give her a hard time on Angels Don't Lie because she dropped off, let's try it. I think she's back. Are you back?
I'm back. Hey, so sorry about that. You know, it's interesting with this Skype thing is that it doesn't let you know when you're out of credits. So all of a sudden it just dropped the call. So you can't even see like where you add the credit.
Yeah, you got to put another quarter in.
Yeah. So I'm so sorry.
Sorry for that brief intermission.
But anyways, I was winding down the show and I was picking on KJ, so that's probably good that we cut out. And so I was going to pull an angel number before we leave tonight because I love angel numbers and I think it's pretty powerful. And today's date is 3/13, which
great, love those numbers.
I know, me too. So I'm going to pull 3/13 and I'm going to tell you what this is for you. So the Ascended Masters are helping you with your thought, or kind of raising your thoughts, so that you will expect the miracles that are coming to you. So how perfect is this? Like, they're helping you to raise your thoughts and your energy, so when you're saying I am invaluable, that your body actually receives it, and that those miracles are going to come forward. Those miracles are going to come forward.
I'm ready. I'm ready for a good miracle.
I like it. Yep.
Humping. Miracle.
Yeah. Miracles.
I believe.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Yes.
So make me sing.
Go, please, sing.
No, I don't want to.
Do it. Do it.
No.
All right. Well, I say thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you very much. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed the show. It was definitely fascinating. I really enjoyed our guest, Katie. She was lovely, and we're going to be the change. We're going to help her to promote so our children are safe, because there's nothing more important than that. And that's what I have for you tonight. So I know what I know, because angels don't lie. And I wish you a blessed week. I'll see you next year, right here on KBJB Radio. Bye now.